So here I am again for another weekly analysis on gold for this week. So in this video I will basically say where I think the price on gold will go, and I will show you my important key levels for the week. So let's talk about that. So we are at the moment in the key level that I mentioned in the last weekly analysis. So as you can see here we have a daily bearish for the gap, and as you can see we are at the moment retesting that gap. So in the previous week analysis I said that here we need to have a daily closure above this gap if you want a continuation higher, or we could just have a bearish rejection here and we might continue going lower. So the other the other levels that we have are these ones. We also have here a bullish fair value gap. So at the moment the plan is very simple. As I said before, if you want a continuation higher, we need to have a daily closure above this gap. If we have a daily closure above this gap, I would expect a continuation higher to this high. Maybe not in this week, but in the next weeks I'll expect a move to this high. And we also have here a daily bearish for the gap, so we might see a continuation here, and then we just sweep this high, and then we have a continuation lower again. But at the moment, that's what I said, we need to have a daily closure above this gap, and if we have a daily closure above this gap, I'd expect a continuation higher to this high. But if we have a rejection, we might go lower at least to mitigate this bullish on the gap, and then we might have a bullish reaction. So very simple plan. Daily closure above, and I'll expect a continuation higher to this high. As I said, we might not see that move in this week, maybe in the next ones, but if we have a candle closure above, I would expect a continuation higher here, and if we have a rejection, I would expect a continuation lower and a move to this bullish for the gap, and after a mitigation here, I would expect a bullish reaction, and if we don't have a bullish reaction here, I would expect a continuation lower to this low, and then we might see a bullish reaction. So let's just mark this plan. So inverse here, continuation higher, or we reject here and we have a move to this bullish fair value gap. So very simple plan, bullish plan, bearish plan. At the moment, as you can see here, we broke structure to the downside here with these bearish candles, so we might see a bearish reaction from here, but we never know. So let's just wait and see if we have a confirmation of an inverse of the gap or a confirmation of a rejection. So if you liked the video and learned something with me, like and subscribe, and see you in the next week.